Today I'm leaving on a very ambitious 1,000-mile adventure from the UK to Italy on a solar-powered electric scooter. I'm attempting to do this in just 10 days. I have no route planned and don't know where I'll be sleeping every night. While this electric moped is ideal for city commuting, it's notoriously challenging for long-distance road trips. It has an advertised range of only 70 miles, but with the extra weight from the batteries and solar panels, it might be a lot less. To be honest, I am actually worried about this trip. There's so many obstacles and things that could go wrong. Cloudy weather and rain could leave me stranded for days. There's a good chance I don't make it, but I am still going to try. If I do make it, I'll be reunited with my amazing wife Raya and our son Neo in Italy. Speaking of, missing them will definitely be the hardest part of this trip, as I've never been away from Neo for this long. And you might be asking, why am I trying to drive to Italy? Well, the real reason behind this adventure is to surprise Raya's dad Chocho and gift him this moped. He's just moved to Italy to start a new business. Chocho is an amazing inspiration. He followed his dreams and moved Raya's family to the US when they were young, and this gave Raya the opportunities that shaped her into who she is today. He is creative, passionate, and has done so much for other people that I wanted to gift him this moped to support his new dream. So, that's the mission. It's day one, it's 7 a.m, and time to start this adventure. I need to leave in 15 minutes. It's going to be the start of this epic adventure. I still need to have breakfast, pack up the final things, so I'm just scrambling right now. Feeling pretty nervous. This is quite the feat that I'm attempting. Dad, how are you feeling about my trip?
Yeah, a little concerned. There's a lot of unknowns. Have you got your Euros, Louis?
No, I haven't got a single euro.
You go to a village somewhere and there's no signal. How are you going to play? You've done enough travelling, Louis, to know what you're doing.
Yeah. Okay, right. See you later, Dad. See you later. What a crazy morning. I can't believe I'm actually off. This is mental. I'm pretty late for the ferry. Oh, it might be like 10 minutes late, that's all right. This has been quite a long time in the making. I've been thinking about this trip for a while. Can't believe it's actually happening. I think the difference with this trip and maybe some of the other adventures I've done before, like kayaking the Thames or cycling down to Morocco, is all of our pit stops, like food, lunch, and where we were going to sleep each night, were kind of pre-arranged and organised and booked. Campsites, hostels, we had like a support van. I think this is the first long distance, fully self-supported trip that I'm doing, and I think maybe that's why I feel quite a bit more nervous, because I don't always remember everything I need to bring. And typically, I guess I can still stop off and buy things, but I've really tried to rack my brain about anything I could possibly need for this trip, and I think I've got it. And then the other thing is that I am far from 100% health. Basically, about 2 months ago, I got what turned out to be 2 hernias in my groin, and it absolutely wiped me out for this entire time. I ended up having surgery about 2.5 weeks ago, but it's just such a slow recovery, and I've lost so much weight and haven't been able to do any exercise or fitness, so I'm recuperating, but yeah, do not feel amazing, to be honest. But thankfully this trip doesn't involve much exertion of exercise or effort, so it's just a lot of sitting. So I think driving in eco mode to reserve my battery might get a little bit tiresome. The way I'm thinking of it is I'm basically going cycling speed without any effort. So if I compare it to like driving a motorbike or a car, it's incredibly slow. But if I think about it in bicycle terms, this is a nice pace. But yeah, could get a little boring at times. But then I just need to be present, taken where I am. On a nice sunny day like today, it's easy. I think on some of the possibly rainy, cloudy days, I'm going to be struggling a little. I also think I'm going to annoy a lot of drivers because I'm going so slowly, and hopefully I'm not going to be on any major roads. This is kind of the most major road I want to be on, really. We're just leaving Brighton now, I think. Yeah, that's Brighton Marina, and we're well on our way along the south coast, heading to Newhaven this morning. That's where I'm catching the ferry to Dieppe. If I can get days like today for solar charging, I think I'm going to be sweet. But when the clouds roll in, the distance reduces. What's quite interesting about driving this route to Newhaven is this is the exact route that I ran my first marathon along It's funny having stepped every inch of this route and realizing how much more effortless it is when you're riding an electric moped, or probably even cycling. It's all relative. Okay, we're coming into New Haven. I've just seen a sign for the ferries to Dieppe, 1 mile to go. I'm thinking I've got 15 minutes still before they're going to close boarding to the ferry, so cutting it kind of fine, but it's quite good on the downhills, obviously, with all electric vehicles pretty much. You get regen, so it's recharging the batteries from the gravity of going downhill, I guess, and I get a lot more speed up. Oh yeah, baby, we're here. Oh wow, exciting.
Passport, please. Thank you. All done. Security is only the lane.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot. Hello.
Hello. Lane 8, please.
Lane 8. Okay.
Yeah.
Woohoo. Morning. Morning.
You customers do it, but it was all Indian stuff, so it wasn't very good. So one.
Oh, sorry. Oh, so sorry, guys. I've overloaded this bike. It's super heavy, so sorry, guys.
Shit, yeah. Fucking hell. Moving house.
Well, I'm trying to. It's a bit of an experiment. I'm trying to drive to Italy solar powered. It's an electric bike. So I've loaded up, but the solar panels are way heavier than planned. But I think I can do about 70 miles a day just on sun power.
Providing the sunshine.
Yeah, if it's cloudy, I'm kind of screwed. I'm kind of stuck for a few days. But it's a bit of an experiment. We'll see.
Centre stairs.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get it up. Yeah, I just need to pop it to a wheelie. Oh shit! I wasn't having this much trouble at home.
I was going to say, you've got to master that.
Yeah, I just haven't had my morning coffee. That's it. Okay. There you go. Oh, yeah, I need to work on that. I'm sure a few days into the trip I'll be, I'll be much better. Thanks for saving me. Time to go on the ferry. Do this. Wow. Oh yeah, this is exciting. Leaving the UK, heading into France. Let's freaking do this. Can't believe I embarrassed myself so badly in front of them. Where are we going? Cool. Okay, the bike is secure. I'm going up on deck now. I've taken all my valuables and yeah, it's a 4-hour crossing. I decided not to recharge the bike batteries from my backup battery because I kind of just want to fully test the range, and then I can always stop and charge up if I know I'm not going to make it. But all right, let's get some coffee. I haven't had my morning coffee yet. I've sat with all the other biker gang. I feel at home here with these guys. We are literally just pulling away now from the ferry port. Ferries always have really dirty windows. I've had some food and a coffee, and I'm going to use this opportunity to do some editing now. I've got like 3 more hours on the ferry. I actually don't think I've taken this New Haven to Dieppe crossing before. Not that I can remember, but yeah, I definitely the last few days have been feeling very nervous from the start of this. I think nervous that I was able to get everything sorted in time, and there's just so much rushing around trying to get the last minute things and make sure Raya and Neo are going to be okay without me. They are about to board a flight, I think, to Bulgaria, so I will check in with them when they land, I guess. First flight without me. I do potentially have a lead on somewhere to stay tonight, but I'll let you know if we can get there and how long it's going to take and stuff like that. This ferry was only £40 for me and the bike, and I booked it very last minute, so I'm pretty happy with that.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. We are now approaching our destination harbour.
Okay, right, getting on the bike. Let's do this. Okay, check 1, check 2. Okay, we're going. That's good. Good. Okay. I don't know why, but I have just got butterflies in my stomach so hard. Why? Amazing. A bit sneaky, but I think I'm going to follow this guy. Right, let's get my passport out. Ready? Took a while that. Bonjour. About 10 days. I'm going on a road trip. Merci. Au revoir. Oi, what are you saying, bruv? We are off. Got to remember to drive on the right-hand side of the road. Okay. Oh, that's windy. That is windy. The nerves are dying down a bit. Managed to get into the country, which is helpful. We'll see how we get on today. I think there's a lot of unknowns, and I think today is a good test to really see what's the reality of the mileage. And I don't really know how hilly it's going to be, but we'll see. Oh, this is awesome. Yeah, this definitely feels like more of a bike ride so far versus just like hitting the motorways. I want some advice for those of you that do, I guess, motorbike trips or bike trips that are based on road cycling. I would like to find a better map system than Google Maps. I basically need to get a route which is the lowest mileage and the lowest elevation to maximise my range in between each point. I don't know how to do that on Google Maps other than to select it as a bike ride, but then it just keeps on re-diverting me and adding all these extra miles in. So I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, if you've got any advice, please comment below. Any advice in general, really. Oh, this is just beautiful. Just beautiful. This route's taking me behind a supermarket. It like took me into the car park. I was like, nah, I don't think that's the right way. Kind of in another car park now of a wood yard or something in an industrial estate. Maybe it is a connecting road. That's amazing. I feel like I'm just gonna be going the most random routes. I feel like I could have just stayed on that road. It's so stupid. Why did it take me this way? I'm a little bit concerned that at some point I'm gonna just check if everything's still there and something's gonna have fallen off at some point and I won't know where. As long as I've got my solar panels and my tent and my phone, should be all right. Okay, it has taken me onto my first bike path. Don't think I should be in a bike path. I also don't know if I'm going to get told off, but it's very pleasant riding on the bike path. I think the alternative to this bike path is that fast A road with no hard shoulder, so I'm going to take my chances and hopefully no one gets annoyed. I had to pull over because of how beautiful the French countryside is. These rolling hills, this little village over here, and these hay bales. Oh, this is the kind of place I could stay for the night for sure. Just like find a little covert corner of the field and post up my solar panels. Unfortunately, I'm nowhere near where I need to do that, so I'm just gonna take a quick pee break and then crack on. This is so beautiful. I think I'm probably filming too much, but firstly, I don't think there's gonna be sunshine the next couple days. And secondly, I just can't help it. This town is absolutely beautiful. Oh my gosh, just going through this quaint little French village. Look at these houses. This is unbelievable. I'm feeling happier as the day goes on. Shake off all that nervous energy. Take some breaths. So grateful right now. I just heard that Raya's boarded her flight successfully. Got delayed, but boy, how funny was it earlier when I fell over in front of all those bikers. Good thing is I learned something, not to try and put it on the center stand while sitting on it. They were like, oh, it's much easier to do when you're standing next to it. Oh my goodness, how stunning is that? Just countryside. I want roads like this the whole way down. This is beautiful. Look at that castle ruins up there. What the heck? Just rolling fields, woodland. Oh, absolutely amazing. I can't really explain how lovely this is, but there's like a smell of burning wood in the air. I can hear the birds tweeting. Oh, it's so fresh. I really am in the middle of nowhere though. I'm so glad I stocked up because there aren't any little shops for me to buy food around here. This is kind of what I predicted. I'm so glad. One thing I have got is some dehydrated meals and a little cooker, and that is because if I'm in the middle of nowhere and need to eat, I'm sorted. I'm incredibly happy right now. I've gone from feeling nervous and apprehensive at the beginning of the day to feeling, just over the moon. Bonjour, cows. Bonjour. See you later. Au revoir. Oh no. It's a tractor right behind me. Okay, he's just gonna have to overtake. I'm going real slow, bro. Oh wow. Yeah, things are going well. I'm a little bit cold, a little bit tired. I think I could stretch my legs. How long have we been going? We've been going an hour and a half. I'm not wearing any warm clothes really, so I might stop and put a coat on. Maybe a little balaclava for my ears. Oh, it'd be nice if I could make a coffee just for a little pick-me-up, but it's gonna take too long. This might be the only day that I'm starting the day with a full charged battery, and I'm going to drive a lot during the day. Whereas normally I'll arrive at my destination with an empty battery, like I'm going to tonight, and then have to spend the entire day, or maybe more than a day, recharging from the sun, and then setting off again around this time. So it's like 5 p.m. now. I think this will be my normal set-off time, and I'll do an early evening ride most days. But we'll see how it goes. But I think that's how it's going to play out. A little update: we've gone from 83% to 51%. It's looking possible. If we stick at this watt-hour per mile usage, that would give me 85 miles of range if I was to be able to keep this consumption, which would actually get me all the way there, but I've got a feeling it's going to struggle. Right, following Google cycle route, and the track ended. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Let's drive on the grass. Let's see where we end up. I think this is supposed to be a cycle path, but I may have to turn back depending on how crazy this gets. It should rejoin a road in a bit, but I'm not holding much hope out. This is pretty crazy. Oh no, I can't be taking too many detours like this if this isn't a through road. But maybe we're in luck. I can see the road, it's just whether it joins up or not. There might be a gate or something. This is crazy. I see the road. Oh, this is properly off-road though. Oh. Okay, we're about to rejoin the road. Oh, I think it's actually gonna work. No way did that work. Wow. Trusting Google Maps there, paid off. Mental. So my dream right now would be in about 10 minutes to find a little village with a cafe still open where I can just park up, top up my battery a little bit, get a coffee for 30 minutes and then hit the road again. Warm up. Bonjour cows, that'd be the dream. I don't know whether French villages serve coffee at 5:30 or not. In the UK, it's hit or miss, mostly no. I don't know, maybe we'll get lucky. No way. Is that a coffee shop? Oh. Bonjour. Un café? Oui. Merci. Wow, we are in luck. Okay, I'm going to stop and have a coffee. Right, before I stop and enjoy my coffee, I've plugged into my extra battery bank. This isn't in between for when I plug my solar in. You'll see tomorrow when I plug it all in. See how much charge we can get. 43% is 536. We'll see where we get. Oh, merci. That is what I'm talking about. Okay, got myself another coffee. We're almost at 50% charge. It's quite good actually. I can just look on my phone here and I can see how much the moped's charged, and I should be able to see how much battery. Yeah, we're on 82% battery from the main battery. I don't really want to use more than 50% because that could cause problems tomorrow. Oh, it's updated to 75%, yeah. Tomorrow I don't want to be super low because I think I'm going to need to balance. We can figure this all out tomorrow, but I think the solar coming in isn't ever going to be enough for the amount it's pulling out, so I need to figure out how much extra buffer I need in the extra battery I have in order to like bring in the solar and charge the moped batteries, but we'll figure that out tomorrow. If you are impatient and can't wait a day for the next vlog, I'm going to be posting more live updates on my Instagram, so go and watch the stories, probably try and post a reel every day, I don't know, maybe on TikTok too. I've been sitting here for almost an hour and we have charged almost to 60%, like 58%, so I think I'm going to pack up and pay for my coffees and go. Okay, right, I think that's it, we're at 60%. This guy's really confused, he can't believe that I'm doing this trip solar powered. Right, let's do this. 60%, it is 6:30 and 46 miles. Au revoir. Oh, that is, oi guys, that is so much better. Oh, this feels really nice. I haven't lost a lot of time. I think we should get there for like 10:30. That is exactly what I needed. Coffee, I needed to warm up a bit, get some better clothes. 46 miles, baby. Let's do it. Well, I'm glad I did some last minute purchases of this balaclava and that I dug up this lightweight ski jacket. It's doing a great job at keeping me warm. I feel great right now. Two espressos, 60%. We are well on our way, baby. I've gone full cold weather. I think this is my cold weather setup. I've got a few other kind of wraps I can put around, but it's pretty good. Yeah, you wouldn't think that I need all this, but as the sun goes in and it goes into the evening, and then it's just this wind, it's very cold. Okay, we have arrived in Rouen. It's the most built up area I've been to yet, and yeah, this is kind of exciting, seeing civilization again. I've calculated that if I can stick just around and hopefully a bit below this energy usage, I should just get there with like 0% charge, and I'll tell you momentarily where there is. Old school and the new school, baby. So I think it was either yesterday or the day before, I posted a story on Instagram saying, this is my rough route. If anyone lives on that route and is happy for me to camp in their garden, please DM me. And it just so happens that one of my friends, who I don't think I've seen in 11 years, his name's Matt, yeah, he just said, oh, my mum lives in this little village in France. You're welcome to stay and camp in the garden. I was like, that's amazing, and it looks like it's en route. And then he said he was actually in the area coming back from holiday, and he said he would stop through. So he's actually set me up a bed, and he's cooking dinner right now, and it's unbelievable. And it's kind of the perfect distance for me to try and get to. So that's my aim. It's going to be very touch and go though, whether we're going to make it without having to stop and charge again. It's nice to have had this spot kind of planned and knowing where I was going, because I think some days I'm literally just going to be winging it and just camping in fields. But if anyone watching lives on the route, which maybe I'll try and show on screen now, comment, DM me on Instagram. That'd be lovely to have a few places booked in. Right, I am absolutely razzing it, 34 miles an hour, and this should recharge me a little bit. I'm on 47%. Let's see if I can get a percent on the way down the hill. Oh, this feels fast. 37, are you kidding me? That is rapid. I'm hoping I don't have to go up a hill. That was pretty awesome. Oh, all right. I'm just going to be cruising through the centre for the next 5-10 minutes. So I don't know if I'm supposed to go down this street. Google's taking me down here, but it looks like a one-way. This is lovely. What a lovely town. It's funny because merci. Oh. Merci, merci. Bloody hell. This bike is so heavy. Oh, what was I saying? Oh man, second time that's happened today. I need to be careful with these sudden stops and turns. Didn't cause any problems though, thankfully. Heart's racing after that. Oh my goodness. That was quite wild. Oh, I did not like that. I know it's static, I'm like not crashing at any speed. I'm literally just falling down, but it's so heavy. I don't know if I'll be able to pick that up on my own. Not with my current recovery. Oh, this could be nice. Little cruise along the river. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Absolutely delightful. This is going great. We've reached a bit of a dead end. Can I not keep going straight here? Oh, what is it telling me to do? Okay. I think I may need to get onto the road here, annoyingly. I think I could carry on the bike path, but I think that would annoy people. So we're joining this main road anyway, and I foresee this is going to happen a few times, but thankfully if I can just divert and rejoin. Look at some of these buildings. They're literally like out of a fairy tale. It's like an amazing, I don't even know what that is, like a Tudor castle house. Well, things were going so good, and then I've just taken a turn and we're going up a very steep hill. This could chow the battery. I forgot to look at the elevation of this next section. It was going so good. I mean, I guess if there's an equal amount of downhill after this, but this is not good. Come on, baby. I'm going 8 miles an hour right now. 7 miles an hour. Now, I could speed up. However, I don't want to eat any more battery, and I'm assuming if it's dropping all the way down to 8 miles an hour, that's the best way to conserve energy because it's in e-save mode, like eco mode. Hopefully that's the last hill. Woohoo! All right, easy now. Easy does it. Oh wow, okay. Oh, it's good for regen, but it's scary. Whee! That's enough, nice. Okay, thanks. Oh my goodness, got 26 miles to go. I think I've made an error of judgment here. I basically doubled back on myself because it was trying to take me into a forest on like a horse trail. And then I saw a road that was just straight where I needed it to be, but it's a huge hill, an absolutely mammoth hill. And there's no hard shoulder, so it's not good. I'm gonna go for it and just go probably at like 4 miles an hour up this hill, but this is probably the sketchiest situation yet. This could absolutely deplete my battery. I was doing all right until now, but I think I'm gonna have to stop again and charge. Okay, I think we made it. Maybe we can do a bit of a recharge on the way down. I made it to the top of this hill and I'm looking at the battery left. There's probably more hills. I don't think I'm gonna make it on the current charge. It was optimistic. So I could run to 0 and then charge again, but I think it could be dark by that time. So I'm thinking, I'll pull over here. I need to charge the cameras anyway. And why don't I dump the rest of, or almost the rest of this battery into the bike batteries, and they'll definitely get there then. And then I can just have a little snack, enjoy the last bit of sunshine, and then I don't have to stop when it's dark and cold. So that's what I'm gonna do. I've given myself another 10%. That should get us there now. Oh, let's do this, the final hurdle. Okay, let's freaking do it. Double check I didn't drop anything. I think we're freaking good, baby. 22 miles, 32 on the battery, and the question is, are there any hills or can we just cruise down now? Okay, I don't know where I am, but I'm 16 miles away. So I think I'm 1 hour away from where I'm heading. Oof, it is 10 p.m. I've just hit 20% battery and a red light's flashing at me now. I'm guessing it's just going to be flashing at me until we get there. But I've only got 9.7 miles to go. Oh, that's so good. I just really hope that the weather forecast is wrong and the next few days are as clear as today's been, because today would have been a great day to charge the batteries on solar, but it's looking pretty cloudy the next couple of days. Could be stranded, Oh, this is glorious. This is exactly what I wanted. We are cruising into town, 10% battery, 40 miles an hour. Let's slow down a bit. 4.7 miles to go. Wow, that is the fastest I've gone. Well, we're 2.4 miles away and the moped just died and it still had 7% battery left, which makes me think it was lying and it didn't have that much battery. But I've got 7% in my other battery, so let's see if I can do something with that. We may have an issue that the charger is giving me a green flashing light. Normally that's red, which means it's charging the batteries. I wonder if I can charge just one battery then. That's very peculiar. What if I unplug that and just try and charge? It's still flashing green. I unplugged it like 10 seconds ago. Okay, let's plug this back in. What the heck? Okay, there we go. Right. Wow, it's just completely died. Interesting. It's not kicked on yet. Okay, I'm just going to sit here for a bit and see what happens. Whew. Come on, baby. 4%? What? Okay, it says 1 mile. Let's do it. Oh, dead. We are dead with 1.2 miles to go. Oh, I can't push this. Yes, I could. It's just like walking. This is crazy. 1.1 miles. I think what I'm going to have to do, just to get it to the 1 mile, to get it back to my friend's house, is he's going to come pick me up. We'll grab the batteries out the bike, we'll take them to his, and we'll charge them there enough to get me to his, and then tomorrow we can lay all the solar panels out and fully charge the batteries up. But I think just that little bit of extra juice in the big grand scheme of things, I don't think it matters too much. So I
just dropped in the street here. Do you see a car coming in?
oh yeah, I'm on this I'm just parked up on the corner here. Is that you?
Oh well.
How long's it been?
12 years.
Yeah.
Did Uganda? Oh, yeah, 2012.
So I can take the batteries. Maybe we can whiz back even for 30 minutes and just charge them enough just to come back and then go. Yep. Oh, okay, we're back. I got a little bit of charge in the batteries, enough to get back to my friend Matt's house. I knew there'd be a bit of a learning curve with this bike. figuring out how much I can push it. In a similar way to when I took my van across America, this feels so much lighter now that we've taken everything off it. So I've dropped all the solar panels and batteries at his mum's house, and oh my gosh, this is so much better. Oh, it's already late. It's already 12:30, and it's been a long day. It's been a long day of driving. I've really pulled my back, unfortunately. When I was lifting the back box into his car, I tweaked it bad. Okay, day one, we made it 90 miles. Pretty pleased, other than the fact that I ran out of charge when I had like 7% left. But anyway, lesson learned. I'm going to quickly throw out the solar panels outside on the lawn, just for the early morning light, see if I can get any solar power before I wake up. But I can show you the whole system and set up tomorrow. Thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed this, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed. It's going to be a wild series. I'm not sure how it's going to pan out. I might have to adjust my plans slightly after today, but it's a lot of fun, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out, enjoy life, and live the adventure. Boom.